gotta get to the site so I can see what everyone's doing.
It's live now.
Shit.
You fucked it up. Oh, no.
How many months have we been doing it? This is the first time that I didn't get that right.
This is already bad. Somebody just walked by outside. I can see out the window when I screamed, "You fucked it up," and they looked towards the house.
It was probably they know it was their fault.
Well, it certainly was their fault. Fucked up.
This gets more exciting too because our landlord is around.
Okay.
Because we have some leakage issues underneath our sink.
Oh.
So that needs to get fixed, and you're gonna hear some real old-fashioned plumbing going on here.
Oh, so cursing from a guy when it doesn't work out right?
Possibly.
What the fuck?
I can live with it.
Yeah, I can live with that too.
I ain't scared.
This is a PG-13 podcast.
Sure.
maybe NC-17 at times.
PG 16 and a half.
Yeah.
Old enough to drive with a permit, you're probably old enough to listen to the show.
Yep, that's true. And we're on Sunday.
Yes. Monday is gone.
It is bizarre.
I think it makes sense though.
It does.
Because my excitement was actually hampered because Monday is a particularly long day for me at work to begin with.
Right.
And then I would go to the gym after work and then come home for about 15 minutes and then be like showtime.
Yep.
And then it's over. And I'm thinking of all the other fun things I wanted to do. Like I wanted to run more, or I wanted to play video games, but it's like 9 o'clock.
Right.
And I'm just scratching my head and like Monday's dead. It's hard when you have a whole day that gets knocked out by commitments. That's a hard.
Oh, I hear you. You're right.
It makes that day a hard pill to swallow.
Well, it just makes it like it's hard to be energetic when you're exhausted.
No, it's true.
It's just tough.
It's true
because we have jobs and stuff, and it makes it makes life harder.
And last week in particular was extra difficult because I was coming back from a week of just nothing but not doing anything.
Yeah, right.
Although I actually ended up doing way more than I thought I would. I would hope to catch you again on the backswing through southwestern New Hampshire. But what ended up happening is that when we brought my cousin back was when you were in the middle of your dad's wedding.
Right.
I didn't just want to like kick the doors down and be like, yo, John Brown, let's get out of this joint.
You totally should have crashed it.
I should have. He didn't invite me. I can't believe your dad didn't invite me, even though we haven't spoken in almost 10 years.
I know, what a fuck.
It's so selfish.
Seriously, Dad, what the fuck? You should have paid for his goddamn plane ticket.
Yeah, you should have.
Greg's more like family than anything else.
That's true. That is true. I did end up missing your brother again.
Oh.
Yeah. That went down. That happened.
I thought he said something to me about that you guys were gonna see each other Sunday.
So initially the plan was gonna be that I was gonna fly in the Friday night. We were gonna stay in Boston Friday through Saturday.
Right.
And I thought we were gonna head up through New Hampshire on Sunday, which was the initial plan. Is we would hit your house on that Sunday like we did last time. We would do the whole podcast deal. I'd try and hit Ty on that, swing through, and then just stay up at the Lakes region until we were done. And I was going to go right home.
Right.
And that just completely backfired. Brian had some classes he had to wrap up on that Monday night.
Brian.
So, yeah, I know. So we didn't end up actually getting to where we were trying to be by about 11 p.m. on Monday. And we were still in Boston through Sunday and Monday as well. So we then had to swing back through, I think it was Thursday we made it back down. And that's when we saw you. I saw my cousin.
That was Friday.
That was Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was Friday. And then the next day I came back through and dropped off my cousin again and was in southwestern New Hampshire for several hours. But I was able to get out pretty quick.
Right.
There were some other people that wanted me to meet up with them, but it was also like I just didn't. There was nothing for me to do there.
Right.
So
you didn't stick around long enough for the poison to set in?
I didn't.
Good.
Yeah. I got in, got out. Stared at the new constellation we invented called Roomba.
Roomba?
Yeah. I'm not sure if this was the day before we saw you or the day after, but we made a new constellation.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think it was the day after because I would have heard about this.
So each something that we got pretty into was we'd be drunk around 2 a.m. or just like pretty out of it, and let's go stare at the stars again because there was the Perseid meteor shower.
Right.
So we went out to watch that, and then we noticed there was this like set of 4 stars that started crawling across the sky like a robotic vacuum cleaner. So we christened it Roomba.
Did it have a cat riding on it in the shark suit?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
And it didn't have a knife on it to Roomba fight another Roomba.
That'd be cool.
But we would cheer it on as it like slowly crept across the sky and sucked up all the shittier, inferior constellations.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what you'd do
Yeah.
if you were a mechanical vacuum cleaner in the sky.
Well, it's funny because the way that it works is that it actually ends up sucking up the night because by the time it disappears, it's daylight again.
I see.
Yeah. Roomba does a good job.
It'd be bizarre if it did it like in streaks.
Yeah.
Like it just went back and forth and like just slowly. Like there was no fading into night or in the daytime. It was just like, oh,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
You're going to have to carry this for 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay, let somebody in.
Greg is going to let somebody in. The dog is barking. Hello, he said. I'm guessing this is the landlord. There's going to be plumbing going on, from what I understand from Greg's point of view. Greg's laughing. That was an uncomfortable laugh. I know Greg pretty well. Hello, sir. I don't think you can hear me, but...
And
Okay.
I'm back. I warned everybody.
I was doing commentary.
Oh, are you really?
Yep.
The dog was doing commentary too.
He was.
So he's doing his best at that. But yeah, now we get some nice background noise.
Oh, yeah. I
Uh-huh.
hope we get cursing from this guy. I really hope. I hope
You
this goes
never
down.
know.
I hope this goes downhill and he's recorded on the internet forever. That would make me very happy.
It'd make me happy too, honestly.
So what's new with Greg since you got home?
It was a lot of work last week getting caught up. I actually have a bomb to drop.
Uh-oh.
I believe that I got my identity stolen.
No.
Yeah. Yup. So
Oh, no.
I got a call from somebody who's attempting to kind of pose as like a debt collector. And I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to send me like a letter of validation because I cleaned up all my messes years ago. I don't have any anymore. So they start going through things and sure enough, like what they were saying they were trying to collect on was something that was like way out of statute. I'm like, that isn't even legal for you to call me on anymore. Like if you do it again, I'll press charges, like one of those types of deals.
Sure.
But I was getting like really annoyed by it because I'm like, man, if this is affecting my credit, I'm gonna be super pissed off because that's not even legal to attempt to collect on that. So I talked to my friend and he's like, you should just check your credit score. So I'm like, all right. So I check one of them. My TransUnion score is like super high. It's like 923. And I'm like, high five myself. That's fucking awesome.
holy
That
shit.
problem's fixed. But my Equifax and Experian ones were considerably lower and I couldn't figure out like why. And it was erroring out when I was trying to pull the credit report because it was stating addresses that I had never lived at before
Oh, boy.
associated with my social security number. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I start going through more and more and finally get it. And there's like retail credit cards I've never seen before, like inquiries for applications for loans and mortgages.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, that's super fucked up. So I'm going to be working on that later on this week. It's something where I guess you can fix it. It's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like trying to figure out how that even fucking happened.
Well,
Like-
right. I mean, that's the thing. It's almost impossible.
My name is out there. Like it's not hard to find my name because as somebody who's like this podcast isn't my first attempt working in media. I
Right.
used to have a relatively large installed base of listeners on a podcast I used to run several years back. So it's not like I'm invisible to the world.
Right.
But I was trying to think about what the most likely scenario was that this could have happened. And the only thing I can really put my finger on, more likely than not, is a few years back when the PlayStation Network got hacked.
It could be. Yeah.
Is probably the most likely culprit of it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I need to figure out what to do. Like, do I get a new social security number? If I do, I want my new name to be Juan.
Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it as fucking Greg.
I'm done with that
You
shit.
get a second chance at life, and you're gonna go with Greg again. Fuck
Yes.
that.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. And the other thing is like when I started thinking about this, I was wondering if this is like Highlander. Like, do I need to find all of the people who have stolen my identity and like cut off their heads to regain it?
Right. There can only be one.
Yeah, there can be only one Greg Lohman.
There is only one Greg Lohman in my eyes.
Credit launder.
Yeah, that fucking blows.
I know. Trust me, I know.
I got a letter in the mail maybe yesterday or Friday from my health insurance company, which is, by the way, also basically a secondary 401k, because that's the kind of insurance I have, where it's basically a savings account that you draw from.
Oh yeah, the something life insurance type where it's like you can yeah, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, basically I put I put money in every week, and it's pre-tax.
Oh, the HSA.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and they sent me a letter saying, "Oh, we had a security breach here. If your identity is stolen, we'll give you a free year of identity protection." And I'm just like, great. Yeah, right, exactly.
Wouldn't the best thing to be to like put that on now?
Well, yeah, I would think, right?
That's fucked up.
So who knows? Maybe next week I'll come on here and go, maybe we just switch identities.
You can be like the Sean Connery of the credit hunting journey. We can have all sorts of shenanigans together while we roam the world,
right?
Killing our identity clones,
just hunting them down till every last one of them's dead.
Yep, it's not a bad idea. So, yeah, I don't know. That was the big event of my week, and I was just kind of like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. This sucks. Especially when there's so many great things that I had learned about. Like, I don't remember what we went over on the last show that we did, but I talked about the pickleback shot, or I didn't.
No.
Oh my god. So in Boston, I was introduced to a new type of shot that I'd never had before.
Oh.
It's called the pickleback.
Okay.
You take a shot of Jameson whiskey,
and
you chase it with a shot of pickle juice.
Really?
Like Clausen pickle juice.
Huh.
So you get the whiskey, and then the pickle juice pretty much like kicks the flavor of the whiskey clear out of your mouth.
Wow.
It's just gone. So there's none of that like aftertaste or burn. It's over.
Yeah, I know all about Jameson whiskey.
Yeah. So it's like you take the shot and it's just like reset. Like,
wow.
And you're back to nothing. Like I took one of these shots with Brad and I looked at him, like the first thing I said, like after immediately when I finished, it was just like, what the fuck just happened to my mouth?
So it's kind of like the lemon in tequila.
Yeah, that where it's over.
Oh, wow.
The bad is done.
I never did that in my life.
Really?
No, and I had a lot of Jameson. They used to be my shit.
Well, yeah, I had never heard of it before, and I guess it's a common thing, but it must be one of those. I think it's one of those like hipster new shots.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been down alcohol block a few times in my life, and that was something that nobody, even as my time bartending, nobody ever asked me for that.
Yeah, no, that must have been after my career.
Yeah,
I was just bringing up the other day. Remember when we had all that peppermint schnapps? And we're not fucking drinking this straight. So we went on your Dreamcast and looked up what to mix it with.
Yes.
We were such children.
But we discovered you could mix it with Dr. Pepper and get Dr. Peppermint.
Yes, I was telling somebody, I'm like, Dr. Pepper and peppermint schnapps is fucking great.
It is.
And they were like, no. I'm like, that's what I said. And then I drank a lot of it, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a peppermint patty. It tasted like a York peppermint patty.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, it's one of those shots where it doesn't add up. I was out at a bar yesterday with a friend after trying some disc golf.
Oh boy.
And in the case with all the other beers, they had this bottle called Dew Shine.
Okay.
Which is like a different flavor of Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's like apparently more like 7-Up. And I started researching this. I was like, is there alcohol in this? Because Dew Shine made me think of like moonshine. Like,
right.
Holy shit, they've made an alcoholic Mountain Dew. This will kill so many frat boys.
Right. Oh, totally.
But apparently it isn't. It's non-alcoholic. But what I did learn that I never knew before, and I'm curious to try, but scared at the same time. When Mountain Dew was created, it was intended to be a whiskey mixer.
Really? Why? Because the orange juice?
I'm assuming so.
Oh.
But I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if that would work, but maybe it would. Because if that was its initial intent.
Right. It can't be horrible, or maybe it was, but.
Well, I mean, Mountain Dew is pretty horrible.
It is.
But maybe if you put it with whiskey, like something would happen that, and then chase it with pickle juice and a lime and salt.
Some Dr. Peppermint.
Yeah, and Dr. Peppermint and a fried egg.
Yeah, and you just fall over. It's just over with at that point.
What a strange, mysterious flavor journey my tongue has just been on.
Yep. I took all that and I shit my pants and I fell over. Bizarre night.
It's so strange. I can't remember where I've been.
Who shit my pants?
Why do I smell like vinegar?
The most odd combination of food product.
So yeah, no, that was now I'm curious. Now I want to know, like, if I mix Mountain Dew with whiskey, what's going to happen?
Right. Yeah, because Mountain Dew is pretty fucking bad.
It is.
I don't really get why people are really into it, or like the people who are really into it fucking love Mountain Dew,
right?
And then the people who aren't really aren't,
right?
But it's just not good.
I don't think so.
I spilled some of that shit on my fucking basement floor when I was a kid, and it ate the paint off of it.
Yeah. It's fucking pure poison.
For some reason, like for gamers, it really took off years ago.
Well, that's because of marketing.
Yeah, they fucking said, "Oh, this is like what Halo was part of it or some shit."
Pairing Halo and Mountain Dew with Doritos. Something about Mountain Dew and Doritos for Xbox is just like their flag. It's just like one nacho cheese tortilla chip and some green liquid in a bottle.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Like that really shows you the power of marketing.
It does.
That they put Mountain Dew and Doritos together and made people believe that it was a good mix.
Right.
They're like, yeah, it totally mixes together. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, there's nothing I love more than fucking citrus and nacho cheese.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, fake citrus and fake nacho cheese, by the way.
Fake citrus and fake nacho cheese.
It's not even close.
What was the other thing with I learned about Doritos? You know, like that Dorito dust?
Yeah.
Don't even need it.
What do you mean?
Like that orange coloring on it?
Right.
That's completely optional.
Oh, that's just purely color?
It's purely there for color. And they tried running
starch.
Doritos without it, and people didn't buy it because they weren't getting the quote Doritos experience.
What the fuck? Then there was that fucking weird like mystery Doritos flavor for a couple of years.
Oh, they've had so many.
Yeah, and it was like it was supposed to be, it was like a question mark. What is this? And then you eat it, and it tasted exactly like a McDonald's cheeseburger.
They've had hamburger and cheeseburger Doritos.
I'm like, this is fucking weird.
And taco Doritos, they've had that.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
I'm waiting for like blackened fish taco Dorito.
fish dick taco. Fish dick Doritos. Fucking awful.
After many years, everyone's favorite combination has finally come together. Doritos, Captain Gordon. Captain Gordon's Dorito sticks.
You open the bag like, oh, it smells like fish and farts. Good. This is gonna be good.
Wash it down with some Mountain Dew.
Yeah, some almost citrus flavored soda.
With our new flavor of Mountain Dew, motor oil. Perfect.
And they're like, this will make you a better gamer. And everybody's like, ooh, give it to me.
Pretty much.
It'll be mixed with Call of Duty now. You know what I mean?
That's all. Doritos, Mountain Dew. That's always been mixed with Call of Duty.
Right.
They're inseparable. They're practically best friends forever.
Yeah, but it's not printed on the can.
Fucking like the Call of Duty producer has "Do the Do" tattooed on his chest.
Probably.
Or you can do it.
I mean, we did we drank and ate enough of share of our fucking Pepsi and Doritos, but
for us it was usually Pepsi though. And then as I got older, I moved on to Coke because then I realized that Pepsi was a sugar-filled beverage for children.
Well, I never really cared for Pepsi, but I wasn't buying it.
No, yeah, it's true. It was there.
It was right there.
Cold.
Yeah, right.
It didn't taste like Swansea sewer water from the tap.
Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to drink?
Yeah, that's a fair.
Yeah, like I'm gonna show up and go, you know what? I really prefer Coke, guys.
Right.
You have any
we
Coke
could have brought it,
Yeah,
but we were all poor.
Yeah, could have. We were fucking teenagers.
Well, it's so funny looking back on some things too, because I looked back at like some of the, as I was trying to like go through this whole identity theft thing. I'm looking at
You're like what is my identity?
Well, your identity is strong arms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm looking through and thinking like past debts that I have, and it was like $100 here, $200 there, and I look back at that now. I'm like, how could I have ever not afforded $200?
Oh yeah, like looking back as a grown up now, like
Yeah,
a somewhat successful grown up.
right.
I totally get that.
Like we're in northern Vermont, and they're like, well, one bottle of this or one growler of this beer is $40. Just kind of shrug, and I'm like, whatever. Like,
Right.
for beer, that seems well worth it for something of this caliber.
Back then, we're like, okay, I think we found enough change between
Oh,
the car
God.
and the couch cushion to get some ramen noodles.
We need to scrape together change for ramen noodles and cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like you find like that local tobacco shop that lets you out. I like a bar tab for cigarettes at a tobacco store.
Black Death.
Yep.
I remember.
Remember that Liberty Tobacco, because they're gonna take down the man.
Fuck yeah.
It was owned by this hippie with like the 4-foot long ponytail named Jeff. Super nice guy.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
remember Jeff.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff?
I can't remember if this is real or not, but I have like this vision of like him asking you a question if you smoked, and you're like, I don't smoke, and he'll be like, someday. And you're like, that's the attitude, Jeff.
Yeah, boy. Way to
Gotta get you on those cigarettes, John.
Way to get on them business models. But yeah, that's what's bizarre too, is when I look back on our history as our, when we were kids and stuff,
Yeah.
where we have to say out loud, I'm not sure if I made this up or not, but, and then you tell the story.
Right.
It's like, I don't know if this actually happened, but I do remember it.
Right.
There was a lot of those times.
It was that crazy.
It was a little bizarre.
But that's okay. And we can keep that legacy moving forward.
That's what makes me laugh, like, about my brother trying to get him on this podcast. And his number one reason for not coming on is because it's too late. 8 p.m. is too late.
Stupid.
Well, I said to him at my dad's wedding, I'm like, you're so fucking old. And he's like, yeah. He's like, he won't even argue it anymore. But I'm like, didn't we used to stay up for fucking days on end, getting all fucked up? Like, didn't we do that?
We did.
Pretty much like less than 15 years ago.
We're aging at different rates.
I guess so.
It's
He's getting gray hair, by the way.
At last.
A little bit.
One of us.
Yep, someone's got to do it.
I've had him for years.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, I've got him like on the side. I'm getting like the Charlton Heston gray hair.
Oh.
It's gonna be awesome.
Distinguished.
Like Moses.
Distinguished.
Yeah. No, it's
We'll
it comes in like that bluish silver. So I'm like, yes.
Ooh.
I got the good gray. I didn't get that like matted straw.
Yeah, you're going to be a salt and pepper guy like George Clooney.
That's the plan.
Oh.
I've already got the salt and pepper like beard going on.
Do you really?
Not salt and pepper. I don't need to push it.
Yeah, you don't need to pepper it up.
Yeah.
But this week has been a little nutty for me.
Oh yeah, what happened to you this week?
Well, nothing really happened to me, but luckily I'm all intact. But there's been stuff going on at work that's been pretty fucking bizarre that I can't quite fully talk about yet, at least not on here. I'll tell you. I'll be more than happy to tell you, but it's let's just say there's some stuff going on that's really gonna make it fun to say goodbye.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Like some really shitty things.
Really?
Yeah, like I think I already brought it up. I did bring it up on the podcast that they wouldn't give me the time off of work for my dad's wedding.
I remember that.
Yeah. He's also worked there for 30 years. Like, that kind of shit. And
right.
it kind of got worse. The stuff that started happening. And I will be able to talk about it very soon publicly, but for now, probably not a great idea, saying I kind of do want my job. I'd like to quit my job, not get fired. That
well,
kind
it depends. If you get you ideally, the best way to go out is to get laid off.
True. Because
then you still get paid
to
not have a job.
That's true.
So I would aim for that.
Okay. All right. Well, if I have a goal, if I can aim, if the karma gods allow me to aim, I will aim. I've never once had that happen in my life.
Yeah. If I can choose, I'm going to go out. I don't really want to go out with a bang. I just want to go out with a like.
Yeah, right. But I think when you were here last time, I think my house had just gone on the market.
Yes.
There was a sign in the yard when you guys came here.
Yes, that's correct.
It had been up that day. That was the first day it was up. Is when you guys showed up.
Okay.
Yesterday, I had 2 separate showings here already.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's some interest.
So you might be able to get out from underneath that rock pretty soon.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say yes to that just because you just never know.
And then you can sleep on my couch and live in Minneapolis.
You want me to live in Minneapolis?
Of course I want you to live in Minneapolis.
I know you do. I know.
What the fuck are you going to do?
I'm not staying here. I can tell you that.
Of course not. Of course not.
There's 0% chance of me staying here. Want to make that perfectly clear.
0%.
0.
You are done.
Done.
With Keene.
Done with Keene.
You can always get one of those apartments with a 4 times over market value rent.
Yeah.
Rent a single room in a home for $800.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what the sad truth of it is no, I can't afford an apartment here. I would have to live like a half hour away at least, just for the blessed opportunity to come into Keene. You know what I mean? Like that's if I stay here, that's my options, is to live away from here to come here.
That's even worse.
Right. At least if I have to be here, it's nice to be in the center of it.
Yeah. Like, and don't fall for what people are going to tell you either, because someone will be like, oh, why don't you try Manchester?
Don't do it.
That's dumb. Don't go.
I've already had people, like, I had a relative of mine say, you're really leaving? And I said, yeah, I'm leaving. And he said, well, I don't like the sound of that at all. And I had to say, well, we haven't talked in 6 years. So what's it matter? I'm like, we can just Skype if you really want to reconnect. I mean,
why should you have to hold your life back to inconvenience somebody you haven't spoken to in 6 years?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the whole thing, right? It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It can be tough to like be like, all right, it's over, I'm done. But the thing is, like, once you're out, you're like, yeah,
it's actually not really that tough either.
No, it's really not.
Like if it weren't for, you know, people trying to get in your ear and say you shouldn't go, if it weren't for that, it would be actually very, very easy.
Well, even like you have such easy arguments against it too. It's like you shouldn't go anywhere. It's like, okay, what industry can I build my career in here?
Right, because I don't have a career.
Right. Well, you have a career.
No,
I would say
if this was 20 years ago, I would say I do. I don't have a career in Keene anymore.
I think the skill set that you have, you can transition that into a career.
I agree with you.
With a few like certifications of sorts.
Yeah, and I agree with that. It is a career somewhere else.
Right.
It's just not here.
Right. Where you are, it's not valued
at all, because there's only a few places that do it, or that really, you know, take advantage of those skills.
Right.
And I'm at the best one.
Which is scary.
But that's why they treat people that way, because they know they're the best in town.
Right.
And then, you know, you have somebody who, say, has the same skill sets as I do, who works in that building, and they have a wife and they have children. They don't really have a choice. They have to make money for their family.
Well, so I think of like your brother has been working on becoming a personal trainer for years for CrossFit, which is like kind of one of the popular hip workout techniques of today.
Certainly, yes.
Hopefully tomorrow as well. But one of the things with that is, you know, you talk to him, he's like, this gym closed and there's only one other gym to go to.
Yeah.
Versus you come to like a larger area, you have multiple gym chains that all need multiple different trainers, and it's much easier to get yourself established in one of those. Oh
yeah. I mean, if just in the world of personal training and that kind of thing, he should move somewhere bigger.
Oh yeah.
Just because of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, yeah, this town, like, we're actually, I don't know if you saw, you probably didn't. I don't think you went over that direction, but over by Target, where that is in Keene.
I did.
Did you see the Planet Fitness is coming?
I did.
That's gonna kill local gyms
Of course it will.
because people are gonna go there because it's cheap.
It's more convenient.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's more convenient. You don't have to. This is the problem with Keene and how Keene's like infrastructure is that they won't have to go through the city to get to it. You actually go around the city, and then when you're done, you've got Target and groceries and the liquor store all right fucking there.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything that you would want to buy is already there. Like that. Yeah. Yep.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it in the way you just said. You don't have to go through the city. You can go around it.
Right.
I didn't even think of that either. You're right.
Right. And those roads that lead up to that shopping center support way more vehicles on it at a given time than the ones that go through the heart of the city.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's 2 fucking lights within 6 miles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'll be it. But yeah, I'd like to see you at least come over here and take a look at it. It's pretty solid. If not, you'll be seeing me later this winter. Dun, dun, dun. I've tried to start ending all of my vacations with a Greg Lohman will return in line, similar to like James Bond movies. It'd be like James Bond will return in,
right?
Like Tomorrow Never Dies, or James Bond will return in GoldenEye.
Mm-hmm.
So I left Brad and Brian with Greg Lohman will return in Snowfinger.
Okay, Snowfinger. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I'm hoping my fingers crossed that I won't be here for the winter.
Well, if you are and you want to try your hand at snowboarding, or I guess try your face at snowboarding.
That's what it would be, but I would try it. I will get hurt, but I still will do it.
I've been trying to go back to the gym and get back in shape. Because I'm like, man, this sounds like a lot of fun. And you think it over and you're like, if I roll down a hill and I'm out of shape, I could die. Right. If I'm in shape and roll down a hill, it'll be a mild inconvenience.
Right. And embarrassing, and then you can laugh at yourself.
Right.
But if you actually get hurt, then it's like, oh.
Right. I would rather reduce my chances of getting hurt, because I know that at this point, it's one of those things where when you're 23 years old, just saying, fuck it, let's go for it was a pretty good idea.
Right.
When you're 33 years old, saying fuck it, let's go snowboarding. Let's strap a board on my feet and roll down a hill at 35 miles per hour.
Right.
A little bit harder. Yeah,
I'm still in the fuck it stage.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah. Things change. Times change.
Like the week before I went on vacation, I didn't end up doing this golf outing for work because my back and neck really hurt. I don't know if I want to play golf and hurt it even more.
Sat on the plane for too long.
Oh, dude, my plane flights they're always terrible. Although I get to skip security checks now, apparently.
Yeah, you're the man.
I know. After
they're like that, get him. He's the guy with the stolen identity.
Did I mention that on the last time I saw you? Like my whole airport thing?
I don't know.
Oh, dude.
You mean that you get taken aside?
Yeah, I get pulled aside every time I go to the airport.
Yeah, you didn't give me any specifics. Did it happen specifically?
Yeah, it happened again.
Oh.
So pretty much every time that I've been waiting in line ever since I tried to incite that riot in Philadelphia, I'll just be waiting in line like everybody else for a couple moments, and a TSA agent won't come over and tap me on the shoulder and be like, "Sir, you've been randomly selected for a screening." And I'm like, "Huh, what?" And then it's pull me aside and do a hand swab for me, not even really check my bags or anything. Don't even take my shoes off and wait a minute, you're gonna go. That's it.
You're like, thanks.
Yeah, I think out of between 6 and 8 trips I made through the airport since the incident where this has happened, I think it's only been once that I haven't been quote unquote randomly selected.
Huh. Yeah. What's weird about it is it's the same guy every time. He's just he's there every time. What's up, dude? You know the deal. And you're like, yeah.
Mr. Lohman, yeah, you've been randomly selected from this list of passengers. Look at the clipboard. It's just my name on it.
Yeah, you're like, what's up, Tim? How's it going, buddy?
Thanks for your
strapping on
randomness.
The glove. Yeah, right. How's the family?
Good. Bend over.
Yeah, that's exactly. That'd be funny if you guys built up this relationship over 20 years.
Oh, God. I don't want that relationship.
No. It's like, we could just be buddies. You don't have to do this.
No.
If you need a friend this bad, you can just ask me.
Just be like, have you heard the show I'm on once a week? You get to know me better through that.
He's like, have I heard it?
If you ever want to find out how to get in touch with me, you can always email me.
Email us at john@thejohnbrownshow.com or greg@thejohnbrownshow.com for advice, you silly bitches.
That's the shit right there.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Thank you, Computer Scott.
Hey,
I missed you so much, Computer Scott.
That's true. He did have a perfect fucking hit, though, when you and Brad were here.
Yes.
He hit fucking perfectly. When Brad did not get your pun.
Yeah.
When you were talking about the mountains, you said mountain said that you're not a mountain to anything. We're like, ugh. And then you said, I'll tell you the rest, but I'll leave you on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And Brad's like, you're not going to finish? And then Computer Scott hit with a massive
boom shakalaka,
which is perfect.
I'm slowly trying to make a switch from doing puns. I'm going to do analogies moving forward.
Oh.
Yeah, because I feel like my puns are akin to a barge being rammed through a small swimming hole.
Yeah.
See what I just did there? That was an analogy.
Yeah.
I've got so many of those.
Right. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
It's like I can picture it in my head now.
Well, you know, if you're in the slow school zone, I'm driving the Viper for these things. So
okay.
See that? Did it again.
Yeah.
So good. This will be so much more annoying than puns ever were. You'll be wishing to have the puns back.
Yeah, I'm not super against the puns anyway. It's just like whenever you say them in front of Brad or Brian, it's like they've been gut shot with a fucking shotgun.
Well, it's because they have to weather so many. You only see me for like this like smaller chunk unless you participate in Snowfinger next year.
Right.
But they have to deal with this for 9 straight days.
Yeah, Brad was in rough shape when he showed up here.
Yeah.
Just from you. Like he was fine, then you made one pun and he's like, ugh. Ugh. And Brian's just like, fuck it, I'm not sitting in front of him anymore. I'm not doing it.
I'm done. I'm over it. Can't handle it.
It was funny that all I remember about when the second to last time you were here with Brian and Brad, and I said something about your ego and how it's not fake. Like when you talk about yourself and how much you love yourself on the show, it's not fake. That's just how you are.
Oh yeah.
And Brian's like, yeah, it's actually pretty disgusting. Like he was just so fed up with you. He's just like, no, it's horrible actually.
it never stops. I don't know why we keep him around.
Yeah, Brian just crushed it.
I just I just wish everyone else could love me as much as I love myself. That's all.
Right.
That's not unreasonable.
No. That's really, I mean, I think that's what almost the goal of life is to get everybody around you to see the world the way you do.
Yes.
And some people do it
think
violently.
That's pretty good.
Some people do it violently, and some people just do it stupidly.
Speaking of stupidly,
okay,
I'm the worst in the world at cleaning a bathroom. I learned today.
How can you be bad at cleaning a bathroom?
Quarter of a canister of Comet for one shower.
Okay,
it's practically a fucking sandbox.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would you do that?
So I just looked at it, I'm like, man, there's a lot of grime in there.
Yep.
So it's like caked it on to a solid 1-inch thick layer around the way and figured I could just peel it out like a piece of cement.
Yeah?
Nope.
No.
But man, once I washed all that shit down, I can assure you that my drain is clean as fuck.
Comet's some strong shit too.
Yeah. And there was like a point where I was like in there, I'm like, I'm feeling kind of funny. I think I'm seeing stars. I need to go outside.
I'm feeling kind of tingly. like in a bleach in my lungs kind of way.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I had a guy at work once. This is how fucking this guy was an idiot. He goes, yeah, I was cleaning my bathtub the other day and I used ammonia and bleach. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm like, you're still here? He's like, oh yeah, I was gone out for 2 days because I was throwing up the entire time. He's like, that's poisonous. I'm like, yeah.
That's super poisonous.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be alive poisonous, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, so I narrowly dodged that bullet today because I bought a bottle of Formula 409, and when the cash register lady was like ringing stuff up, she actually knocked it off and hit the ground. I didn't think anything of it, but I get it home when I go to start squirting it, it just keeps like running down my hands. Like the little spray thing is broken,
Right.
and there was another bottle of cleaner under the sink that was almost empty. And I started thinking, like, I was having this thought. I'm like, if I just pour this one into this bottle,
right?
Then I was like, wait, nope, stupid, don't do it. But I almost went back to that idea. Like, I started to like wash out the other bottle.
Yep.
But I'm like, it's plastic. The shit's still in there. It's still fucking reactive. Just
Yeah.
fucking. As to protect myself from myself, I just threw this new bottle of 409 in the trash. I'm like, I'll just get another one. I'm not gonna fucking deal with this.
Right. Back to the having enough money to just go fuck it.
Well, it's the whole time is money thing. So I thought about it. I want to go to Target. I'll have to wait through their 40-minute customer service line and be like, yes, I would like to exchange this defective $3 bottle of cleaner.
Yes, for another $3 bottle of cleaner.
Right.
Fuck
well,
that.
Well, meanwhile, I am fully aware of what my time is worth per hour if I do literally anything else. So,
and I'm guessing it's more than $3.
Considerably.
Right.
Yeah, I was just like, no, I'm gonna chalk this one off as a loss. But so Rebecca got me a belated birthday gift.
Oh,
which this is like actually is like textbook irony. Okay. So I already threw this bottle away, like bagged it up, threw it in like the big garbage can. Like once it's that, you don't pull anything out of it. If it's in the one that's sink, whatever, the kitchen, like whatever, when you throw it in like the official garbage can, it's over.
Right.
So her birthday gift to me was an outdoor dining set to go near my grill and my fire pit.
Okay.
And earlier at Target, I saw like these outdoor hanging lights. So I'm like, shit, now I need to go back to Target to buy the outdoor hanging lights. And all I could think of as I was saying that, like burned in the middle of my like mind's eye, was just this giant fucking trash can with a single bottle of Formula 409 in it that could have come back with me. I'm just like, fucking A.
God damn it.
And then I'll buy a second one. And because I went to Target earlier and I bought socks, boxers, canola oil, and a whole shitload of cleaners. So I come back for another bottle of Formula 409. They're going to be like, this guy's making meth.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
I should just buy a box full of match heads and just get that in there. Just pull it all together.
They're like, he's making some kind of drug where you use oil, Formula 409, and cotton. What the fuck is he making?
Yeah. Hey guys, do you have any mothballs? No reason.
Yeah, nothing. Never mind. Look, we're on to you.
What do mothballs even do?
Somebody call the TSA. I don't know what they do. I really don't know.
Do moths even actually eat cloth?
I think so. I think like if you have holes in your shit, then yeah. I don't know. I luckily never had that problem.
Yeah, now I'm curious. You know what I can try and do here? I'm gonna try and see.
More like bi-curious.
I'm gonna try and see if I can actually utilize our new technology that we've gotten this week with our upgrades to Windows 10 to enrich our show.
Cortana.
Yeah.
Cortana, please answer the question.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Hey, Cortana. Oh, no, she doesn't give a fuck. I apparently have not yet enabled Hey, Cortana. Oh, wait, here we go.
Cortana.
We're gonna do this live with everybody on the show right now.
All right.
I think this is good. It's informing me that my studio microphone was not designed for Cortana.
What?
And that with this particular piece of hardware that I'm broadcasting with right now, it is informing me that Cortana may not be able to hear me.
Okay. Too clear of a voice.
Too clear. All right. So Cortana runs you through a few setup steps.
Okay.
So we're gonna do our best here.
Walk through our yes. Okay.
Peter talks to his computer. He prefers it to typing, and particularly prefers it to pen and paper.
Fuck Peter.
The microphone is now set up. Oh. All right, here we go. Oh. Ready?
Yep.
Hey Cortana, do moths eat clothes? Yeah, she's not happy. She said your mom's shit clothes.
Is that really? That's hilarious.
*****.
Hold on. Siri, Do moths eat clothes?
Checking on that. Okay, I found this on the web for do moths eat clothes.
Oh, she's way better.
Yeah, she answered the question. Well, she didn't know that. She doesn't know. Siri won't just go, I don't know. She goes, let me look that up. That's a no, Siri. You don't know.
When we have the perfect voice assistant is where you ask it a question, it returns the answer. And,
Yeah, exactly.
uh.
Siri, you're not perfect, and it's okay. You can just say, I don't know.
She'll never say it.
Come on. I'm reading right now.
Do they eat clothes?
I don't know. In fact, clothing moths don't even possess the ability to eat.
So why do we have mothballs?
That's the question. Oh, the larva does.
Wait a minute. The animal can't even eat?
No.
What's the fucking point of that?
Exactly. Fucking bugs are dumb.
That's a fucking design flaw.
Seriously, bugs fucking stink.
Intelligent design, my ass.
Exactly.
You know what'd be worse though?
No.
An animal that could eat but had no asshole.
That's true. Well done. That's true.
It would either like explode or it would like sweat shit.
Let me see here. Siri, does Bruce Jenner eat clothes?
Oh, I just came up with the best fake animal ever.
Let's see. Okay, I found this on the web for does Bruce Jenner eat clothes?
You didn't even correct it to Caitlin. Siri, you're a fucking bigot.
Here we go. Right, I've come up with the best animal on earth
all right.
ever.
Yep.
The shit sweating stank slug.
Name of the show? The shit sweating.
Stank slug.
Yeah, I got shit. What the fuck?
An animal tragically born with a mouth but no anus.
It just eats itself to fucking death.
No, it sweats out its shit.
Ew.
Yeah. Like as
a
it's like
fucking,
slugs on the ground. It's like just literally a trail of poo.
Like a Play-Doh fun factory, which is like fucking spaghetti things sticking out of it. It's fucking horrible. What have you done?
I don't know. I don't know. Did you watch that John Cena clip I sent you?
I did. I did watch it, and I'm kind of disappointed, and I'll tell you why. It's because on FM radio, which is what that was done on, you're not allowed to do prank calls anymore.
Oh, really?
Every prank call on an FM station is a pre-recorded setup thing.
That takes all the fun out of it.
I know. That's why I'm watching. I'm like, fuck.
That sucks.
I know. It does suck. But
Who's champ?
Yeah, I know. The FCC doesn't allow it anymore.
Oh, that's not funny.
There's nothing fun about that. The FCC can they suck.
I think so.
The anti-fun fucking
The fucking
whatever.
Federal Fun Police.
Yes, exactly.
There was that one. There's been some funny stuff online. I think my favorite thing that I read this week was the rapper Lil Dicky released his studio album.
Mm-hmm.
For people that aren't familiar with him, he is a comedy rapper. He's probably best known for his single "Ex-Boyfriend" that he released a few years back. And
I don't think I've never heard of this guy.
Huh?
I never heard of him.
Oh, you didn't send you that one?
No.
Oh man,
Lil Dicky ex-boyfriend. Okay. Got you.
It's pretty lengthy without playing the whole song, which is like a huge violation of copyright infringement.
Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm gonna pound that crazy like an elaborate black man handshake, but on the way to the crib we pass this kid and we seem to know who Katie
This is as good as anything else.
Well,
this is my ex-boyfriend. I usually don't wanna be the jealous type, but as I'm looking at this dude, I can't believe my eyes, cause he's the best looking guy.
Oh no. Oh, that's the turn. Okay.
Chisel jaw and a Regis box, and it's the closest thing I've seen to a Grecian god. And now I'm looking at my chick cause his dick's been inside her.
What the fuck? Okay.
You'll have to go through that whole thing. It's an amazing song.
Well, yeah,
Most of bizarre.
Yes, I will.
And so I heard about this guy a few years back, and then on Reddit it came up that his album, which is a purely comedy rap album, it is not serious. It is not like he started funny, then tried to like thug out to do like his album.
Right.
Launched at #1 on the Billboard rap charts.
That's awesome.
At #7 on comedy albums.
Wow. What a weird mix.
So I just thought that it's I like it. I think I mentioned a few times, but whenever somebody really talented doesn't take themselves seriously,
that's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like, this guy's like, man, I'm a really great rapper. I'm gonna do this with it. Or like the orchestrated song Shia LaBeouf. Like,
I don't think I've ever heard that.
oh my god,
There's so
actual
much
cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
No, there's so much stuff I don't know.
All right, well, hold on. Well,
There's so much stuff I don't know.
Sorry, boys. It's been a long week.
I know, computer Scott.
That was a mistake. Sorry. Misfire.
It has been a long week for computer Scott. So
sometimes
here.
I miss cues and sometimes I add cues. Oh, excuse me, I have a message.
Yes.
Oh, from Greg Lohman.
Nature made vitamins.
Oh.
We know they're
Fucking
There are
ads.
3 types of ads.
Fucking ads. Yeah, there's that fucking Will Ferrell one where it's just like, don't make me fight a stranger. And now I just can't get that out of my head because that's as far as I watch it because it's skip.
Oh yeah, you're gonna fight a stranger.
Okay, Shia LaBeouf live.
You're walking in the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead.
Oh boy.
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah.
You're
God.
looking for your car, but you're all
have
turned
to watch.
around.
Yeah.
It's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on
It's
its mouth.
it's really
God,
something.
there's blood everywhere.
God. Who is Shia? He was in like Transformers. Yeah, okay. That is the guy.
And the 4th Indiana Jones movie.
Oh.
That's about the extent of what Shia LaBeouf has contributed thus far.
That's being like the last Die Hard.
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, who would say no to being in a Die Hard movie, but still,
Not I.
you were in the last one. You know, it's like, oh,
What was the last one? A Good Day to Die Hard?
I don't know. What was? The
I think it
last one?
was. I think it was A Good Day to Die
Yeah,
Hard.
it wasn't Die Hard with a Vengeance,
No, that was
or maybe it was Die Harder or some shit.
Die Hard with a Vengeance was the 3rd one, wasn't it?
I think so.
Because Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard, and then A Good Day to Die Hard.
There it is. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. The Die Hard quintilogy.
A good day to die. A good day to Die Hard, 2013.
When I was a kid, I had the Alien trilogy.
Yep.
And then I was like, oh man, there's no way there can be a 4th one because this is like wrapped up in a box. Like there's 4 tapes. They fit together because it's a
Sure.
trilogy.
Right.
And then they announced a 4th one. I'm like, are they going to like sell us a separate sleeve to fit the 4th one in?
Yeah, they're gonna just sell me a new sleeve, just the sleeve.
Yeah, just the sleeve. And I
No.
can buy the last case later.
No,
No, that's not how it ever works.
never. That's like saying that. Yeah, they just sell a new sleeve for the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
There was 5 of them up. Like 1990 was the 5th one, and then they made Rocky Balboa
Yeah.
in like 2006 or some shit.
It's
Which
like,
was so much better than the 5th one, by the way.
I bet it was.
It was so much better.
I've learned as I got older that like with these things where when I was a kid, I'm like, oh man, they'll have to sell us a new sleeve so we can like get the other one in there. And now that I'm adult, it's like, no, they'll sell you the whole fucking set again
They
with
sure
new
will.
boxes.
They sure will, won't they?
Because fuck you.
Yeah, because fuck you, 1, and 2, people keep fucking buying it.
Right. Yeah. I was at this kid's house yesterday. The guy has like 85 fucking quote unquote limited edition Xbox games on his shelf. And I'm like, yeah, thank
Edition.
God you got all those.
Limited edition.
Like some of the games are like 3 or 4 years old and they've never been opened. And I'm like,
Right.
I don't know if I can wrap my head around collecting something you can download digitally for free.
Yeah, right.
Like-
Exactly. Yeah, and it's limited edition. They only printed 30 million of these.
Right.
It was limited to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and I think like collected stuff is just interesting because it's only worth something because we claim it is.
Yeah. Right. It can't be that fucking collector. Yeah, if you can download it for free.
Like baseball cards or comics, that's not even fucking currency.
No.
And then they reprint the comic and they're like, well, it doesn't matter. It's a reprint. It's not the original one. And you're like, it's the same panel on the inside. I can subscribe to Marvel Comics on my iPad and look at every fucking Marvel comic ever printed.
Yeah, I was looking at that a couple years ago, and I'm like, the Batman Bane series, like the original comic. It was a really good series. And I'm like, man, that'd be cool to like have that again. And then I actually just found it online.
Right.
In like PDF form.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, that's just as good.
Even doing it legally for like $10 a month for like access to all of it. Like I'll forego a print version for that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can print it if I want it.
And there's also the technological limitation where a printed copy actually cannot look as good as the digital version.
Right. Exactly.
Because if you have like one of the higher resolution like iPad screens, depending on what like when they draw that shit, it's all digitally redone anyways these days.
Yep.
So when you consider how it's actually made, you cannot print it to look as good as it will look digitally.
Right, just because ink's not really capable.
Right. It's the same thing with photography, like film photography. Brad Jaguar will have a fucking aneurysm if you tell him that.
I'm sure.
Yeah. If you're like, oh no, I like film because the quality's better, and he'll just flip his shit. He'll remind you that there is no scientifically possible way for film to be better than digital.
Right. People that get obsessed with the film versus digital, they get obsessed with like the nuances of film, but they're really, if you want to be honest about it, they're flaws.
Right.
You're like, I love the flaws of this. And it's like, okay, if you just say that, I don't have a problem with it.
Right. If you're going for an artistic look and you're like, I need a certain level of graininess or a certain something that's not easily recreated with digital, then maybe. If you're going for image quality, no.
Right.
Never.
It's not as good.
Yeah.
The only thing that I've ever found that's better analog than digital is sound.
Yeah.
But even analog sound now gets converted into digital, and nobody can fucking tell.
And I think some of that has to do with formats too. So I mean, I've heard a lot of compelling arguments for Blu-ray audio being pretty much as good as it gets. Because however that shit is designed and compressed, it's supposed to be ridiculous.
Well, there is going to be a certain point, and I'm sure we're already there, where your fucking ear doesn't know the difference.
There is that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only going to get so good. And like, really the only thing that's going to recreate legitimate actual world sound is like these new surround sound, engines.
Right.
Like 7.1, even 5.1. Like there's a certain point where your ear doesn't know the difference. It can't.
I wonder if there's like surround sound systems out there where you set it up in a way where you would put a speaker or a set of speakers near where each band member was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then have another set of speakers that are supposed to be like the towering amp speakers to kind of give you that like layered sound effect that you get at concerts.
Like a real concert effect.
Yeah. Because
I know for a long, long time now, like there's a lot of concert DVDs that have been mixed to 5.1 to actually represent like, where band members are in a crowd, like where the crowd would be. So yeah, for a long, long time, they've been doing things like that, but that would be really funny to actually have like, no, this is where the band is. And this is where the tower of amps are. Like, you're like, actually, this isn't as clear as it should be because that's how it is at concerts.
They're getting there. But yeah, science.
Yeah, I wish that plumber. Yeah, I wish your landlord would start cursing now.
No, he's gone. He already fixed it.
Oh,
I know.
The fuck?
He was in and he was out.
He actually knows what he's doing?
He unfortunately did. Apparently, our kitchen sink isn't going to leak anymore.
Okay.
And the culprit the whole time has been the little hosey thing.
The little hosey thing?
Yeah, the one that you like yank out and it's like, you can point it at stuff and spray it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Usually you point it at the dog and spray him.
I'd hope.
Yeah, and then they like blink kind of funny and run off and start barking at you from the other room.
Not that you have any experience in this.
No, not that I would ever
Do
bother
that.
my dog with a kitchen faucet,
No.
because I would. Ha!
Well, yeah, because like he doesn't bother you at all.
He does.
I know.
all the time.
Oh, believe me, I've been dog free for I don't know how long, months.
You make it
Months
almost
now?
sound like you've been drug free, but it's dog.
Yeah,
free.
it's seriously, it's like a fucking. I got my 6-month chip. Being fucking dog free.
I just sent you a picture. By the way, I ran to the derpiest looking dog at Target.
You sent it to my phone.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna take probably about. 20
Oh, that
minutes.
was a mistake.
20 minutes or so. Although I can talk about how Sprint has done one thing right, is that they
And what's that?
they've you're like, really? Tell me all about it. They opened up Wi-Fi calling.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I get my stuff right now. I'm getting my cell service like for my phone calls through my Wi-Fi.
And it works.
Yeah, it works. I can
All
actually,
right then.
I can actually take a phone call at my house now.
And how long has it been since this could be done?
Well, how long have I had Sprint service?
Oh God, years.
The whole time. Yeah. So now, like, you know, if you call my phone right now, it'll actually ring.
This is going to be a new year for me. I'm trying something new when this is available.
Hey.
I'm waiting to see what the new iPhone is, and if it's something I want to buy. This is going to be the year where I buy my phone outright and then just pick whatever carrier I can take it for cheapest per month.
Yeah. You're actually going to give it a go?
I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to do the $600 upfront investment.
That is a weird looking dog.
It's pretty derpy, right?
Yeah.
But it's gonna be $600 upfront out of pocket. But the idea is that apparently there are really good phone plans that are $25 if you don't subsidize your phone. Like if you go to them and you're like, I own this, and I would like to put it on your network. Apparently, you can get phone service like ridiculously cheap.
Wow. Yeah, because like Sprint, you can now you can like you can lease your phone purchase.
Yeah.
So you pay like $30 a month for a phone for fucking 20 years or whatever.
Well, what they try and do is they want to split the cost of the phone across your bill and give you the option to upgrade it at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you're like, oh man, I can just upgrade this whenever I want to and never actually own my phone and pay extra for it forever.
Right.
So like mathing it out, if I buy an iPhone for $600 and I divide that by 24 months, that's what the usual phone contract is with a subsidized phone.
Yep.
It's going to be $25 per month was the average cost of that device. And then I can put it on a $25 per month phone plan for an average of $50 a month versus $100 a month for the same service if I subsidized it.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm giving it a go.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, all right, time to flex my spending muscles.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's fine. I mean,
Yeah,
it certainly does everything I need it to.
I've had Android for years, and I've just kind of had enough of it.
Yeah,
So.
that makes sense too. I mean,
Well, sir.
I use my phone mostly for music, to be honest with you.
Yeah, pictures and texting for me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, same here.
Yep.
But yeah, it works fine.
I think we were both much more alert today than we were when I went over to NPR Voice Up the last week.
Oh yes.
It's just such a great time to be here.
It feels great to be here right now, and I wish Brad was here to contribute because he had a great NPR voice.
He really did. His voice reminded me of just pouring molasses over a silk ice cream cone.
Yes, it made me want to kill him.
Slowly.
Slowly. I think I told him I was going to cut his head off with a grapefruit spoon.
Whoa. Oh, that's fucked up.
That'd be so slow.
Yeah, I agree.
That would have taken fucking weeks. I think he'd die of other things before I got done.
Probably. But yeah, I say now is a great time to bow out.
All right.
We've had a successful Sunday.
True. It's a real Sunday.
A real Sunday. Long live Sunday? Question mark.
Long live Sunday. And also without another thing with a question mark would be.
Would you fellas like some fizz buzz?
I always want some fizz buzz.
He doesn't use that question mark at all. But yes, I'll say goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, audience.
Goodbye.